Alright guys, what's up? This is an unexpected part. The closed beta got extended for 4 more days, and luckily for that reason I can become a paladin and maybe even reach level 120 to unlock the last paladin skill. As you could see in the last part, I have to collect like 60 hammers from these guys. And the drop rate was so low that I just gave up. But then back then I didn't know that the duration for the coast beta would be extended. So now what I'm trying to do is to become a paladin and then try to get to level 120. Um, Unfortunately, because I didn't know that one, I spent my money. I mean, you see 300k, 300,000 Z here, but I had more on my other characters. I will try to get to level 120 and then maybe try to get another character to level 120. Yeah, you never know. I had a slight feeling that would happen, that the race would get extended, because I heard that from Discord. But I didn't want to believe it and just and just let my money and my stuff stay here. I wanted to sell it to buy new gear for this new character, this second character here. Yeah, but you never know if those are just rumors or facts. Yeah, it sucks that I have to collect 60 of these hammers when I tried to become a knave with my first character. I had to collect 50 horns from stronger enemies, so the drop rate was lower, and it was harder because the enemies were lower level. The enemies had higher level. Okay, I can't move. The succubus or incubus, I don't know. I mean, you can see it here in the Naga swamp. Yeah, level 90. So it was harder for me to collect the horns compared to collecting hammers from these guys. Alright, enjoy my cringe commentary to my gameplay. Yeah, but I don't think that anybody is going to watch someone grinding the same enemies over and over. Yeah, currently that's my only skill which I can use on air. I have to say that the night class is a bit lackluster compared to the rogue class. It's a bit hard to, like, you have so many string of hit skills that it's hard to not get hit, even if the group of enemies are in a corner. I mean, you have a few ways to push the enemies to the corner, like this. This one even hits from the behind yourself. This one too, then you shoot some attacks like these. And the 3 new skills. I mean, this one doesn't push that one. The one which even hits behind your back. Let's see, like this one. Not that much. This does. And this not at all, I guess. Wait, let's see. Yeah, it's just very low. So I don't know how the Paladin class plays in PvE environment, but right now my impression is that let me just finish him and then I'm going to Okay, so I'm not talking about Knave, just Rogue, the first class of the thief, you know, with daggers. So the thing is, with the Rogue, you can like push them away, and since you have multiple hits, like with the Wind Slash, the Typhoon skill, I mean, Knight has a few skills which have multiple hits, but I'm talking more about like even the basic skills, you know? And even if the enemies are in the corner, so I think the developer did a great job because, yeah, this class is mediocre, in my opinion, but it's what you would expect from a knight. Not to not get hit from far away and push the enemies away, but more like getting right into the group of enemies and being brave, you know, like you can even push him if he's behind you, like that. You see, as you can see, that's what since you have a lot of defense, thanks to your shield and your heal, and your passive skills, like this one and where's the second one? This one. Um, the gameplay in PvE with as a knight is to just get into the group and push them away, even if they're like behind your back, you know. Just like just push them away. My issue with this, with the knight class is that a lot of the good skills, I mean, you have this skill, which is great. This one is also very great. Yeah, but what is it called? I can't read it. I really can't read it. What the hell does it say? Something with leaving space? Here it has that range and then it goes further. But with the Rogue class you have a lot of attacks which have more range, you know. So you have a lot of momentum, you know, like moving while attacking, like the shield bag and this one. So it's a bit of a... I wouldn't say that with the knight you want to push the enemies to the corner, but more just get right inside, you know. Just break out, not using some strategy tactics like an Knave, because the Knave has, or I mean Rogue, yeah. The Rogue has like low health and not good defense and passive skills for that matter. But with the knight, you have those things like a lot of HP and a lot of defense. And yeah. That's what I feel how you should, not how you should, but how you are supposed to play in like meta PvE, like how you, the most efficient way, you know. Also, in my opinion, the knight and especially the sportsman skills, they feel very weird and different from thief and rogue skills. I mean, the what is it called? I mean, Thief has that one skill too, like pushing them up or launching them up. This one is weird. That's the new skill. Also new skill and new skill. Like they feel so weird, man. Like I have the impression that the knight, but especially the swordsman skills, they don't have such a good synergy with each other for how you're supposed to use them and how to use them in a PvE way, you know? And since these are like single hit attacks, like the shield dash, which has good pushback, I leveled up my dexterity. So I have accuracy with my hits so that the enemies can evade them. And I'm going to talk about the passive C skills after I finish off this group of enemies. Alright, the C skills, the passive C skills, like this one, that one, that one, that one, and 2 or 3 more here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I think they are normally a waste of skill points. For PvE and PvP. For PvE, they are good in the beginning, before your first job class, before you advance. But I would say the knight needs them because you're going to become a paladin, and the paladin has that buff where you can like get your laser sword, and it has more damage and more reach with your basic attacks. And so you could do something like you can cancel them, you know. And if you're like reacting to a boss, you can just in a clutch block, you know, while you're attacking. And just in my opinion, just because you have that skill, that laser sword buff for the paladin class, it's worth to have like they are called C skill, you know, like as you can see the letter C dot and then the skill name. And I don't think that the mage classes do have them because they are not relying on their basic attacks. Because they want to use the first skill of their basic attack. You know where the stuff. Yeah, that's another thing. This skill, what was it called? Down sphere. What is it called? Ah, divine spear. Okay. Like if the enemy is on the corner and you want to group them into the middle, to the center of the platform, you can stay here and from behind and to the center. So my impression is that you want to push the enemies to the center and just attack them because you have skills like this one where you're moving forward, then the shield bang. From my experience, if you have watched my 1 or 2 videos before, like the last 2 parts, where I was farming levels in Albedra's temple on the floor 19, right before the what is it called, the boss, the dragon, Hachi boss or Hacha. There are like 20 or 30 enemies, and you're like, what I did was I went from one corner to another, and I didn't care if some enemies were left behind, because I could just do this and do this to push them again. Instead of, like, with a rogue I would go back and then push them again. But with the knight class it's different skills, skill types. And yeah. It's a good thing, because you don't, what's the point of having different classes if each one is playing the same way? Yeah, I don't know how the Paladin plays out in PvE environment. Back then I only had a knave in the official Wonderking game. I am sure that the Paladin class is going to improve a lot for like crowd control and controlling the space and pushing them away, stuff like that. And just look at these skills. They have their uses, like, look how far he can push them. But it's a single hit, so if one or two enemies miss, evade, it's a bit, you are like, you have to like go back or like find a way or ignore them and not kill them, that's the, let me say, sad part. Okay, let's see. I'm just leveling up dexterity for now and saving some points for the Paladin class. Yeah, but this is really frustrating, like collecting these rare items. Like the drop rates are so low. Okay. I just see this. Yeah, that's the difference between both the knave and assassin class and the upper classes. I get hit always since I never level up my luck skill. So it's not about, of course I don't want to receive any damage, but it's more about, not getting interrupted while I'm moving or attacking, stuff like that. Like if I get hit here, I can just fall down because of the pushback, and that's what really sucks. Alright. And I don't know what some of my skills can give my enemies debuff. Like they get that electricity, the lightnings. So I have no idea what that debuff is. It doesn't seem like a something, but more like maybe I get an extra hit if I do another lightning attack still, or I don't know, man. I just played the Nav class in the Knave class in the original game. movement speed is so insane. Yeah, I guess I'm going to make a break. And did you see? Since I have no luck, I have no evasion, I have very low evasion numbers. So he hits me and I get pushed down, and that's really annoying. I don't care about the damage, to be honest, because I have so much defense. I think that's a great thing to balance it out. Like, Mage and Assassin have low health and low defense, but they have a higher chance to evade attacks and and I think that's two way to, let's say, give a personality to different classes because they play out so differently. And with the archer and gunslinger classes, you are attacking from far away, and the same applies to Saint and Warlock. So I think that's very cool with this game. Like it feels like sorry, like the developer puts really thought into it. Like, how can I impress like really being a like a fast evading mage assassin, like not wearing armor like a knight, but therefore having like light armor, being fast, evading a lot of attacks. And the two, alpha classes like the mage classes and the scout classes, you're attacking from far away. Like they're spending either too much mana or too much ammo. And with the swordsman classes, you are slow, but you're tanky, you have a lot of health, a lot of attack damage if you're a berserker, a lot of defense if you're like a knight or paladin. Yeah, I like that. How do you call it, like personality or character? Like the characters, they are being played as you would expect, like a knight being slow but strong defense, blah blah blah. The personality and the, I just want to say that it fits to the design and to the, I don't want to say name, but it fits to the class, it fits to the idea of playing an actual knight compared to like a range character like a gunslinger or a fast, quick assassin, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to take a break. There's actually not much more for me to talk. I would rather play the game with music and enjoy it more, and I could watch something in the background, listen to something, and you guys don't have to listen to my voice. I don't have to think so much about talking and entertaining you guys, so I'm going to make a break and then just record my gameplay with music and without my microphone. I just wanted to say the things in the beginning of the closed beta extending for 4 days, so I should get to level 120 easily. I hope so. Alright guys, thanks for watching and see you next time. Cheers.